barely see me still. The sun ain't out this morning, but good morning, good morning. Good morning, team. Good morning, man. Oh man. I've been arguing with basically Cowboys fans for these past couple of days now. Cause I keep seeing them post Dak Prescott is something like he's the beast of the NFC East and stuff like that. He got this such and such record, like and stuff like that. And I'm sitting here like, okay, and the Cowboys got 5 rings. Eagles need to catch up. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and keep it real. Let's be totally honest. Yes, the Cowboys got 5 rings back in the 90s and stuff like that, the 80s, whatever the case may be. But as I keep saying, you don't see Dak Prescott and none of these players of this era. You don't see no player that didn't play in the 90s say, oh, I got 5 rings. Again, you don't see no player from the 90s that haven't played in the 90s say, oh, I got 5 rings. I don't need no more rings. You hear them say, I got ring. I'm trying to get a ring. I'm trying to get a championship, man. I'm trying to bring a championship back to the city. So with that being said, and crazy part is most of y'all fans never even seen those championships. Unless you was born in the 80s, unless you're one of the old school Dallas Cowboys fans, and I mean, hey, let's be honest. So then they're gonna change the goalposts and be like, yeah, like Dak Prescott be killing the NFC East since he's been drafted. Yes, that may be true. I was like, so since we doing that, since we want to change the goalposts, Dak has been doing pretty good against the NFC East. I said, but what has he done against winning teams? I said his record is 28-35, something like that. He don't have a winning record against winning teams. So then the guy was like, so I was like, since you want to keep doing that, then how about this? Jalen Hurts' record since he's been drafted against the NFC East, he's 17-10. Since we doing that, since we are just going with the quarterback's record against our division, Jalen Hurts' record against the NFC East is 17-10. He's 1-2 against Dak. Him and Dak only played 3 times because, bam, injuries happen. And crazy part is, that's what Dallas Cowboys fans try to tell me. Oh, well, nah, by some reason he got that because he played a lot of injured Dallas Cowboys fans. I said, Dak has 2. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Kev. What's up, man? How you doing this morning? Please, guys, people that's coming in, thanks for joining me this morning. Please like and subscribe. I'm on the road to 100 subscribers, man. I'm on the road to the 100 subscribers. Please like and subscribe, man. But good morning. Good morning, Shannon Gardner. But yeah, so then like, oh yeah, he faced a lot of injury players. I was like, he beat Hurts every time. I said, you're lying. Hurts only played him 3 times. He's 2-1 against Hurts. And I said, if you want to keep it honest, Dak Prescott faced a lot of injury-riddle teams too. But y'all still counting. Y'all still be counting that though. That's the crazy part is y'all still count that. What you got to, because everybody say it's a win. It's a win. No matter who's that quarterback, no matter what player's injured, it's a win. So I mean, I gave him that. But he wouldn't take. He tried to tell me that we have an injured player. Then I brought up every team that I brought up, every team that they played, and every key player that was injured. He said, well, whatever. Well, they tried to change the goalposts again. I was like, man, nah, man, we're not gonna keep doing this. We're not gonna keep doing this. Like I said, Dak don't go and say I got 5 rings, plain and simple. But Hurts can say I've been to 2 Super Bowl championship game, and I got an MVP, Super Bowl MVP in ring. Hurts can say that. He's the only one in this division that can say that. These are the facts. These are facts. And the crazy part is, one of the fans got butthurt and started getting it personal. See, one thing about me, guys, I love debating about sports. Because if I say, look, I'm gonna come at you with facts. I'm gonna come with straight facts and see what you do with it then. Then when I come with the facts, you get personal, that I can't debate with you no more. We can't talk no more after that. Cause why? You getting the butthurt come stating facts? These are the facts, man. Yes. Hurts does not do nothing elite. He just does everything good, and that's a fact. I'm a realist. He don't do nothing elite. Yes, he's not as talented as y'all top 5 quarterbacks: Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Justin Herbert. Yes, he's not as talented as them. You could even put Matthew Stafford with his arm talent in there. Okay, cool. He's not as talented as them. I give y'all that. Good morning. Like and subscribe, please. Like and subscribe. But yeah, Hurts. What he does is win. That is an elite trait. All he's been doing is winning since he started playing football. Since he came out of his daddy's nutsack, he knew how to win. Plain and simple. Sorry that these other guys haven't found that out yet. Only one on that list that found out how to win was Patrick Mahomes. And these are the facts. Yo. So sorry. And yes, stats matter to a certain extent. And I had to learn that. Once I seen like all these players that's like getting all these nice stats, like I like Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert probably been leading the league. I think he led the league in passing yards probably like 2 years so far since he's been in the league. And like he's gonna lead again this year. But what that's gotten him? He has not won nothing. He's supposed to be the guy to take over that division. But Kansas City, the Broncos, and the Raiders. But what has he done? He hasn't done nothing. Man. So I'm sitting here like, why do stats matter at this point if we just seen Jalen Hurts? If we just seen Jalen Hurts only averaged probably like 200 yards one year. I think that one year averaged like 200 something yards, passing yards, only thrown like 22 touchdowns, and went to the Super Bowl and won. Come on now, like, so why do stats matter at that point? If we just see the quarterback do it without getting all those amazing looking stats. Like I always say, stats are good for when you try to make the All-Pro, when you try to go to the Hall of Fame. That's the only time stats matter. And that's just facts. It's just the facts of it, man. I don't make the rules. But if your stats is not leading to wins, why get the stats? Why get the stats, man? I need to know. I truly need to know, man. Do the stats matter then? Because I say, if you get all these stats and you're not winning, what are you getting them for? Plain and simple, man. Plain and simple. I really don't understand, man. Hold up, guys. Hold up. Let me see. I need... Yeah, that right there. That's exactly what I need right here. Exactly what I was looking for. Yeah. How you doing, man? How you doing? Thank you. But yeah, sorry guys, I'm back. Had to stop by the store real fast. But yeah, so when do these stats not matter though? That's what I'm curious about. I'm about to say, we seen Patrick Mahomes for these past couple of years not had the stats that he had like previous years when he had like Tyreek Hill and all them Tyreek Hill on the team and stuff like that. The crazy part is Patrick Mahomes been having some bad years. Pat Mahomes, like, don't get a fucked up. Patrick Mahomes the GOAT. Well, not the GOAT. He's the best quarterback of this era right now. Plain and simple. Don't get it messed up. Don't get it messed up. Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in this era. But he been having some bad couple of years now. He been on like almost league leaders in turnovers and all that. But he been having some great defenses. He don't have all those great stats. He might have a couple of games here or there, you know what I mean? But he got a team behind him that gets him where he need to be. That's why I say stats really don't matter. Stats really don't matter sometimes, man. Like, and then I had the argument with some people when they be like, "Oh, Jalen Hurts, 33 of his rush touchdowns or tush push, whatever case it be, baby. What kind of career is that? That's not elite." Okay, those are facts. These are facts you're speaking to me now. Okay, cool. So we talk about stuff like that. Okay, cool. Lamar Jackson thrown like 40 touchdowns, this, that, and the third. Okay, cool. You said that, right? So Lamar's first MVP when he threw like over 30 touchdowns that year. I think it was like 35. Do y'all know at least 20 of those passes that he threw was in the red zone? Right there in the red zone. And like he was throwing like deep balls that year. And like he was like lighting it up that year. Nah, he lighting it up with his legs for sure. But when he got that red zone, at least 20 touchdowns that year, pass touchdowns that year was in the red zone. But we don't want to talk about that though. But I mean, like I said, Lamar is elite. Basically, Lamar got an elite trait for sure. For sure. For sure. But that's the arguments I be having like for these past couple of days now, man. Y'all just hate Jalen Hurts because y'all hate him. I mean, just to hate because the ego probably, maybe, I don't know. Like I say, I admit that I wasn't a big fan of Jalen Hurts when we first drafted. I wasn't a big fan of him in college, but he won. He know how to win, and that's all. And that's all. Like really organizations want for real. As long as their team is winning, they don't give a damn how you get it. They don't care how you win, as long as you win. And that's what Jalen Hurts does. He know how to win. He don't give a damn about his stats. Yes, okay. So now, like Dak Prescott, yes. Dak Prescott's playing on an MVP level. He should be in the MVP conversation. Should he be at the top? Nah, right now for me, the top 3 right now for me is Daniel Jones. There's not in particular order. Daniel Jones, Drake May, and I'm gonna still put Baker Mayfield up there. Then I got Dak Prescott. I think I got Jonathan Taylor, Matthew Stafford. Those are like my top 5 right there. Those are my top 5. Should Jalen Hurts be in the conversation? Yeah, he should be like in the top 10. Like I said, Jalen Hurts not been playing bad this year. That's the crazy part is he's not playing bad. He got 11, 12 pass TDs. Crazy part is he's tied with Josh Allen and a couple other players that's in the MVP conversation right now. Sam Darnold and stuff like that. Sam Darnold should be in the MVP conversation. So I mean, like he's not having a bad year. Should he be at the top 5? No. Jalen Hurts should not be in the top 5 conversation for MVP right now. I'm not giving him that. He do got the only perfect passer rating of the year so far. You know. Now, if he got a couple more perfect passing ratings for the year, if he get like 2 or 3 more, then yeah, we got to start having a different conversation. Then we have a different conversation. Now, the Eagles, when it comes to our offensive line, because the offensive line is bad. I'm talking about it like almost every video so far. I feel like we need to move some pieces around. See who can play where. Right now, Jordan Mailata is our best lineman on the line right now. So, I think we need to move some other pieces around, like see who can play where, because all the other pieces are injured or whatever case may be. Brett Toth ain't it. Tyler Steen not playing too good at that right guard spot when it comes to run blocking. That's why we can't run the ball. People like I still hear it in the media. Eagles did get the run game started. I don't know what's going on. Is it the Madden curse? No, the offensive line is terrible this year, guys. We're injured and hurt and bad. We're injured, hurt, and we're terrible. We trash. So that's why we can't run the ball. I feel like we need to move some pieces around. Maybe put Tyler Steen at the left guard or something, or whatever the case may be. On the other side, I don't know. We got to figure out something to get this run game going. Because if we don't, the defender's going to continue being in the backfield and take Saquon Barkley's back pocket, man. What's up, guys? Good morning. Good morning. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. But that's how I feel like we need to go about that offensive line issue, man. Cause we trash, man. We trash. As far as defense, I'm not worried about defense too much. I'm not worried. We're gonna get it right. I feel like we're gonna find somebody. Even if we don't get the player that we want, we're gonna find somebody to contribute in a trade somewhere. Like I said before, players that we're looking at right now, I'm looking at Woolen from the Seattle. That's who I want. If Seattle really got him on a trade block, we definitely going to go after him. And I'm trying to figure out why they traded him. Why they traded him? Why they traded him? Hey, what's up? What's up, Ann? Good morning. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. But why is he out trading Tariq Woolen? He's been good since he's been in the league. Now, had he had a bad year last year? I don't know. I gotta look that up. Has he been injured? I gotta look that up. Or they just try to move on from him because they about to say they found somebody that can do his job too, and so they don't have to pay him. Either way, I wouldn't mind having him. He's better than anybody we got. Better than anybody we got. I said we trade Jahan Dotson. But I said this Jahan Dotson last year. This Jahan Dotson last year. What is we don't? I feel like we need to go ahead and get something out of him. We're not using him. We're not using him. Besides that, we got Darius Cooper that can take his position. Darius Cooper coming back, so I mean, you know, hey, he's shown that he can definitely play that position. So therefore, hey, go and trade Jahan Dotson, get like a fifth back for him, whatever case may be, or a player, whatever case may be. Get him up out of there. Get Kelly Ringo up out of here. Sorry, that experiment done been in the league 4 years now. That experiment done. That experiment done, man. Hey, what's up? What's up? How you doing? But yeah, get Jahan Dotson out of here. But yeah, we need. I saw a couple players that said we're going to Jermaine Johnson. Now Jermaine Johnson and Trey Henderson only that I want are the people that we looking at. Arden Bay, I don't want him. He's from the Titans. I don't want nobody else. If it ain't Jermaine Johnson, he's a vet. He had some pretty good years in the NFL. Trey Henderson. We got the capital to trade for him, so why not? Go ahead and give me him too. If we can get him, oh shit. Sorry. But if we get Trey Henderson, that'd be a plus. That'd be a plus. But other teams look at these guys too, like 49ers, Cowboys, they all looking at these players. So therefore, hey, we gotta I just don't want no player like I said, that's all player. We're looking at Arden Bay. He's been like 4 years out of LSU. He has not did too much in his league so far. I don't want him. I don't want him. So I mean, you know, like we got to do something though. Like body can't take it no more, or personal. Maybe say it's time. I'm going away from whatever the case may be. But either way, he's back. Do I expect him to play four games? Nah. He coming in. Okay. I think I'm officially back. Sorry, my signal is bad, guys. The signal is bad. But yeah. I hope we not come in thinking that BG about to be this world beater. Nah, he's older guy, man. BG like 37, 30 years old, man. BG one of my favorite players though, but like I don't expect him to come in here and be like, oh, we'll get like 5 sacks, whatever case it be. Nah. I expect him to be that leader that he's been doing and stuff like that. You know, oh man, got another half of the season to go. No excuses about it. They busted our ass last time, and they did. Hey, they no excuses why they beat us. They beat us, man. The Giants beat us, so I'll be happy too. In a divisional game, they beat us. No doubt about it. They deserved that win. It's been some years. I mean, well, I think they beat us last year one time, whatever the case may be. But I mean, for the most part, we've been dominating the Giants for like the last couple of years though. So I mean, I get it. But this time we got the tape on Jackson Dart now. So therefore, hey, let's see how well he do this time. Let's see how well Jackson Dart do well this time, man. Him and old Scatterboo. And I'm a fan, man. I think Jackson Dart gonna be a nice quarterback in this league, man. I think he's gonna be. I think he's one of those ones. He got the arm strength. He can make every throw. He can run. He seems very poised in that pocket. So I mean, I feel like Jackson Dart him. That's just me personally. That's just me personally, man. Scatterboo, I'm a fan of Scatterboo, but I mean, you know, how long will his career be being the type of running back he is? But right now we don't work do together, but Dark and we getting this do work on them, man. Real. We got to, man. But hey, I'm about on this job. I hope everybody else is have a good day. It's Friday. The weekend here. Last night's game. Oh yeah, I want to talk about last night's game. The Vikings are done. Carson Wentz, he played crazy part of Wentz. He played good or bad throughout his starts this week. Friday starting moment for the Vikings. He didn't play good or bad. Yo, what's up, man? What's up? Like and subscribe. But that game last night, the Chargers, I had them winning. Justin Herbert, he got a couple new targets. He got no target that he like throwing to now. He was killing. Justin Herbert was dicing that number one defense up. Even though that one interception, I'm trying to figure out what it went interception to Isaiah Rodgers. He dropped it, but I'm trying to figure out what was Justin Herbert looking at. What was Herbert looking at when he decided to throw that pass? Because I'm saying looking around like he was right there. Like why would you throw that? But I mean, hey, Justin Herbert for you. Definitely Justin Herbert for you. Trying to figure that out for real. But Chargers, they looked good last night. They looked real good. But I'm curious about why is old Keenan Allen your best receiver? He leading the Chargers in receiving yards. And why didn't Quentin Johnson get any targets last night? Is he injured? Is Quentin Johnson injured? That's the big question. That's the question I gotta know. I gotta know, is he injured or not? Because the bot said he had no targets last night. He's been like one of the best receivers this year too. So I mean, he's been a bright spot for the Chargers. So I mean, you know, trying to figure out why. But for the Vikings, do JJ McCarthy come back next week? Hopefully, because about to say is that this Carson Wentz experiment, he's not supposed to be a starter for full time. Like you can still see, like crazy part of Carson Wentz, he was hurt last night, but he's still taking sacks though. That was the problem with us. He's still taking a lot of sacks, man. He's still taking a lot of sacks. And sometimes I was trying to figure out what's up with him too. Like he was one of my favorite players too for the Eagles, but I see why we gave him up. See why he went with Jalen Hurts. About to say Carson Wentz just don't got that. He's just not him. It is what it is. It truly is what it is. But Chargers won in a blowout, 34-10. I think they're moving like second place in that division. That division tight over there too. The only trash team over there is the Raiders. And their season done already, for real. The Raiders season done. It's between Kansas City, Broncos, and the Kansas City and Chargers right now. I got Broncos with that division still. Broncos play Cowboys this week, and I'm expecting a good game. The way the Cowboys look, I expect a blowout. The Broncos got to score 30 points to beat the Cowboys. I'm sorry to say it. That defense, that Broncos defense, that's supposed to be top 5. They don't look top 5-ish. They don't look top 5-ish. And Cowboys gonna put that ball in the end zone. I'm gonna you that right now. They gotta find some way to deal with Joyce Pickens and CeeDee Lamb and Javonte Williams. And the comeback game for him. There's a comeback game for him. For sure. There's a comeback game for Javonte Williams. How they treated him, they let him go. They didn't believe him no more. Daggone what he's gonna try to run for 100 yards. He's gonna try to run for 100 yards. For sure. Commanders, Bummanders, I expect a blowout from the Kansas City Chiefs by them. I ain't gonna lie to you. Commanders might be done. Stick a fork in them. They might be done. They might be done. We got to worry about it. They back in the basement where they should be. They had that one good season. I heard somebody say, yeah, Commanders got to love. They had a good season last year, a amazing season last year, but it's time to put them back in the basement. Put them back in the ground. It's crazy. Oh man, somebody said they got that grade. The Cowboys dug the grade and put them in it last week. Now the Kansas City Chiefs going to throw the grenades in there, going to finish them off like Mortal Kombat style, fatality and shit like that. So I mean, going to put them in the ground, man. We're gonna have that ceremony probably the next couple of weeks. Send them to the man. Gonna send them away, man. Sorry, Commanders fans, y'all had y'all run, man. Hopefully, we won't gotta wait for another 2 or 3, 4 years for y'all to come back, though. Hopefully, because you know how it is. Y'all have a great season 1 year, then 3 or 4 years when we don't see the Commanders being good for the next 3 or 4 years. So I mean, hey. But hey, let me get up out of here, guys. Let's have a good day, man. It's happy Friday. I'm gonna be back on here later with some content. Watch some college on too, but peace. Hey, like and subscribe, please. Like I said, I'm on the road to 100 subscribers. Still trying to get my channel out there. Still trying to get my motion, get this motion, man. So hey, let's have a good day. Be blessed, man.